I am going to make a video on tips to growing out your hair. I've got questions over the years how I grew my hair out so fast. During my first journey, it was pixie cut. I grew it out to the middle of my back in exactly 3 years. And these are what worked for me. It's very customizable. You can follow these however way you want to or not. I mean, it's up to you. Hair care and your hair journey is very personal. But these are what helped me. Okay, my first tip would be a big chop. If you are someone who is okay with having short hair, a big chop will be good for you. And getting all that dead off and starting fresh. The reason people do a big chop is because the dead hair will continue to break off and it'll get shorter anyway. So just taking bullet and chopping it off, getting it healthy will do wonders in growing out your hair. If you are someone who cannot do a big chop, you cannot cut your hair short, then what I would suggest is finding a length that you are comfortable with. Finding a length and keeping it that length and continually cutting that dead off until your healthy hair gets to that length and start growing it out from there. My third tip would be using less heat. I'm not going to say do not use any heat, but using less heat. When you use heat, it breaks down the makeup of your hair. You lose moisture, which makes your hair more brittle, and your hair will start breaking off. But using less heat and not putting heat on it every day and giving your hair some break in between will work wonders for your hair also. I use heat on my hair. I use it at least once a month to do length checks or when we go out to eat. But the rest of the time, I do try to do heatless styles. Works wonders for my hair. During my first journey, it didn't really make a difference in my hair growth, honestly. Some people use heat all the time. I know some girls on YouTube who have really, really long hair. For example, I remember watching some videos of Carly Bible when she did her hair care routine when I was first starting to grow my hair out back in 2012. And she has very curly hair, and most of the time we see her hair is straight or curled, like in waves, which means she uses heat on her hair, and she has grown her hair out very long, and it's gorgeous. So, for some people, heat isn't such a bad thing. There are different hair types, hair textures, and some people have more hair that's prone to damage, so just pay attention to your hair. If you notice that the heat is causing more damage to your hair, just cut back. Some people can use it more often. It's just very personal in what works for your hair type. Which brings me to my fourth tip, shampoo. I know some people on YouTube will say, oh, you can only use sulfate-free shampoo and vegan, and you can't have this in it and you can't have that. I find that shampoo and conditioner is a very personal thing also. I have personally used sulfate-free shampoos that work wonders for me and some that do not. There have been some that made my hair very dry and brittle feeling and started doing more damage because my hair was getting so tangly, it was ripping out. And I have also used shampoo and conditioners that have sulfates in it that work better and have worked better with my hair type than some without sulfate. So it's just very personal. Find something that works for your hair and is giving it nourishment and giving it what it needs to be healthy. And that will work for you. The fifth one is to cut back on color. And I say cut back because there are some girls who are not going to stop using color no matter what. And that is okay. During both of my hair journeys, I put highlights in my hair. And yes, it did damage my hair, but I did dye it back because I know for me personally, putting color on my hair, bleach anyways, is going to do more damage in the long run. some girls can go, their hair is strong enough to continually put highlights in and their hair continues to grow. Mine wouldn't do that. So I opt for a dark dye. And I do dye my hair dark maybe every 6 months because I get red in my hair and I don't like the red. So I color it out. And if you notice that your color is damaging your hair, cut back. Try to go a little bit further in between. Make sure you use a lot of deep conditioner, moisturize your hair so the ends don't get brittle and break off. My sixth tip is going to be vitamins. Okay, there are some girls out there that will say vitamins have worked wonders for their hair. Some will say they didn't work at all. I am kind of in the middle. I've tried biotin, I've tried just women multivitamins, and nothing made my hair grow faster. They did make my hair grow in healthier though, but not faster. The only thing I will say honestly that I think made my hair grow quicker, and I didn't even realize it at the time until I looked at a picture. And if you go back in my hair journey 1 and 2 video, you will see a picture where I'm wearing a gray tank top and my hair hits about here. In the next picture, my hair is like down to here. And that picture was taken almost 6 months apart. And the only thing I took during that time was the It Works hair, skin, and nail vitamins. And I didn't even finish the whole thing. I took maybe half of them. And I thought, they're not even working. But when I go and look back at those pictures, I got a good 4 inches of hair growth. I mean, I didn't even notice at the time. So I may actually try those again and see if it works. But other vitamins don't really help with the growth. They do make my hair grow in healthier, though, if that makes sense. My last tip is going to be diet. Okay, I will be completely honest with you guys. I do not eat healthy at all. I'm a pizza girl. I'm a hamburger girl. I'm a chicken girl, fried chicken. I like fast food. I like McDonald's. I mean, I am not one of those girls that eat salads every day. I probably don't even eat a salad once every 2 months. I'm just being completely honest. We just don't eat that kind of stuff in our house. So some people will say diet, what you put in your body comes out. I personally, for me, have not seen any difference in the way that my diet affects my hair. And there have been times when I have gone on a healthy food kick, when I was trying to lose some baby weight after this second baby. And I didn't notice any difference in my hair. And I grew my hair out healthy all the way to the middle of my back, eating crappy food. So some people, like I said, it's very personal. If you notice that if you're doing all this stuff and your hair is still coming in dry and brittle, try changing your diet and see if that works for you. It's never made a difference for me, but that's just me. Like I said, hair care is very personal. You need to find that works for you. There is not a one size fits all, but you are the only person that's going to know your hair best. So just play with shampoos, play with your hair care routine, play with your color, and find what it is that's making your hair more brittle, more dry, and try to cut back on that. And that's it, guys. That's really it. It was just a quick video, just something people have asked me, and it's really honestly not that hard. The biggest thing I can tell you is just stop cutting your hair. Just stop cutting it. I've cut my hair once. I got a dusting. This is the first one. I cut it a couple weeks ago. First one in 6 months. My hair went from here to almost collarbone length. Just stop cutting it, guys. Really, that's the number one thing I can tell you. Just stop cutting it. I mean, and that's it. If you guys have any questions, if there's anything that I haven't included or you want to know, you can comment down below and subscribe, like the videos, and I will make one hopefully at the end of the week, maybe next week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.